Hello, welcome. It's Friday. That means it's time for the Mike and Audrey show. That's Audrey.
That's Mike.
Hey, that's correct.
Okay, that was a good time. Good job, everybody.
We did it. Good job. Yep. Well done. Yeah, I found a whole bunch of pins on my desk there. I'm like, I don't know what she wants me to do with these. I know. Like, I just kept going, I don't know what you want me to do with these. They just end up on my desk. Just the way it goes. Bugles here is always the tube of liquid cheese. Okay, weird, but all right.
Liquid cheese.
I hope you're filling up the Bugles with, I hope it's Cheese Whiz. That's probably what it is. Yep. Welcome to those who showed up real early.
Iron cheese. That's what I was looking for.
Actually, don't know who was first. I don't think I have all of it, but Russell and Ruth and Gate and Nigel and Willem and Carol and Wendy Sue and Gregum and another more different Russell and Lucas and who else we got here? Why Not and Christine and Olive and Dustin. Ahoy beans indeed. And Denise. Hello to you and Raven, not a dash hound. Trinity and Larry and Michael Hansen and Ohm and Belle and Annie and another Mike and a little and Stella and Blonde. Hello. That's it. If I missed you, sorry. We did it. Skittles? That sounds good.
Somebody said it was their first time here.
Who's that? Welcome. Let me eat this Airhead. How do you feel about that?
Do it.
Okay. You have Skittles. I have Airheads because Audrey brought in 2 Airheads.
I brought in Airheads.
Yeah.
I didn't buy the Airheads. They just were here, so...
It was me. I bought them because I see Airheads. I buy Airheads because I like Airheads.
Yes, little is the first time here. That's
well,
what it was.
hello.
Yep, there you go.
All right. Katie wants me to move this.
Yeah, you have to show that.
Yeah. So last week, if you remember, there was a whole disaster.
Do you remember when Mike took his shirt and wiped the desk with his shirt like a barbarian?
Look, it's better than letting it soak into my raw wood desk like some other kind of more different barbarian.
There is nothing wrong with a little patina from some Diet Coke.
It starts soaking things up. Anyway, she spilled a whole Diet Coke onto my desk.
It was not you.
Made no move for like 10 minutes.
Over. So listen,
for like 10 minutes, she didn't make a single move to either mop it up or get out of the way so I could mop it up. So I just took off my shirt and heroically saved my desk. And one of my very kind viewers sent me paper towels for my office, which is awesome. Also in that box, though,
the better part. Paper towels are fine. Hey, before we get to that, by the way, you knocked it over. And
I know what you're talking about. Team Dry Desk forever.
I'm wearing a dress again today. You better not be getting anything anywhere because the amount of time it needs for me to get up because my thighs are stuck to the wooden chair and it hurts to stand up.
Put the dress underneath your legs,
it's sometimes
you weirdo.
Not long enough. When you stand up and you lean forward, it doesn't go all the way down sometimes. And you like move around and then you move your shoulders. Dress wearers know what I'm talking about. It just happens. It gets bunched on the bottom thigh. We got something fun from a viewer. Look at it. It's an alien. It's a dinosaur.
It is a dinosaur.
Look how fun that is.
This was sent
Look at that.
to my P.O. box as a surprise from a very, very kind viewer. Thank you very much to the awesome viewer who sent this out. I won't call them out unless they want to call themselves out, but was paper towels and also this awesome paper towel roll holder out of which
you just see
just the tippy top of its
Nessie.
head. Yep.
It sort of looks a little bit like Nessie.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
adorable.
adorable.
The paper towel does kind of unroll on here, but
doesn't matter.
It's still great.
It's so fun. And it's heavy, so it's not going anywhere.
Yeah,
so that's a good thing.
It's like wrought iron or something. It's kind of
because that could be a worry, of like, oh, if I pull it, is it going to... No, it's not going anywhere.
Yeah, you don't want that.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know, maybe I'll rig up something. I think they should have probably done his tail so it sticks up. So that it would then keep the paper towel roll. Yeah, right?
Yep.
But yeah, I might have to figure out something to keep it from unrolling itself. But, I mean, look, if I don't, I'm just going to put this by my desk because it's amazing.
Yeah.
And it makes me laugh every time I see it. So, may out me, that is Ruth who sent this to me for my birthday. And also...
Mike's birthday's on Tuesday.
My birthday?
Happy 25th to Mike on Tuesday, September 10th.
You're off by 20 years.
I don't think I am.
I think you are, because I'm going to be 45, it turns out.
Wow.
Years old. American years old.
Huh.
I'm going to get a little paper clip for now.
A little paper clip.
Yeah, I'll figure out something.
Annie's is on Monday. Everyone's birthday is in September.
Yeah,
Not mine, but it seems like so many people.
It's a very popular month for birthdays.
Well, a popular month was 9 months before it.
I'm not going to talk about that. So.
Oh, that's funny.
So. No, let's go.
Another thing I should mention, at work, the Piper, not Franklin Christoph, but Piper Trading Company Bog Monster is back in stock. I saw several names that were familiar. If you got one, thank you. If you didn't, that's great. That's fine. But they're available now. Use code Piper15 for 15% off. Not affiliated, just there.
Mm-hmm.
So, yep.
Yeah. I must moisturize. I almost never do. I do have a big sign on my mirror in the bathroom that says put lotion on your face. Occasionally, I remember to do that.
You'd be amazed by the amount of things I put on my face every day.
You would be. Yeah.
Not you, but all of you out there would be like, it's too much. It's too much.
Mm-hmm.
Russell's will be there on Monday. Awesome. And I was told hello. So hello. Thank you, Russell. Yes. Yep.
Keep going. You got those.
Ruth, like the Piper Bog Monster, so much tempted to get another. I don't want to speak out of turn, but I have seen some other colorways that are coming, and some were real pretty. But I do like the Bog Monster too. I do like that as well. But yeah, it's coming. Everyone's saying happy birthday to Mike. It's just right. What's just right? Did I miss it? I might have missed something.
Happy birthday. I don't know.
Lotions and potions for the win, indeed.
Love the name Bog Monster. It's very good.
I believe it's a Turnt Pen Company one. I think. But anyway.
There it is. The Bog Monster.
Yeah. Some have a little bit more blue, some have a little bit more white, but they're pretty uniform in terms of
pattern distribution.
The distribution, not necessarily, but do that as you will. There's always gonna be a little bit of difference in that, but yeah. I've
been using one of these Piper Second Empires. It's quite nice.
Yeah,
it's very comfortable. It's like sort of like straightforward, basic kind of pen.
It's straightforward, and that's sort of the point of it. It's not as many parts, and it's easier to make, and you're not getting the nib choices that you would, but that's part of it, of the price point that you're getting under $100, and then with the code especially.
It's around here somewhere. Move that knee.
I used it the other day.
Oh, is that why I can't find it? There it is.
Found it.
Good. Bam.
Yeah,
so this is the Second Empire that I got. I don't remember the name of the color.
That one is similar to the IG one, but it's not exactly the same. Tropical Dance.
Tropical Dance. This is a nice pen. One thing I did notice is that sometimes I unscrew the barrel when I'm trying to take the cap off, but in order to fix that, you just give it a little bit of an extra. It'll be fine. You're not going to hurt the pen, and it'll keep it from unscrewing.
It's Alumilite, so it's a little softer anyway and a little grippier. So just giving that a little extra is no problem. Yeah.
But it's been a very nice pen. I like it. I think it feels good. It's got little bitty threads down here. No big deal. Feels nice. Yeah. You have a Bog Monster from Walltown. That's fun.
Oh, okay.
It's supposed to be the name of the
that's the name of that blank. Yeah.
Yep.
So you didn't get anything this week.
No.
But
I didn't.
We had a busy week.
We did. Y'all ordered a bunch of stuff. So that was great.
It's the bus.
A lot of y'all got on the bus.
Lots of bus takers, which is appreciated for sure.
The water bus. I freaked out about shipping for a couple of days.
Yeah.
Everything got shipped. It's all fine.
Yep.
So good job. Good job getting stuff. You did it.
I've been playing with some of the shimmers for fun, just cause.
Yeah.
So we can show some of the fun that we've been having with some of them.
Yep, I have plenty of Cheerio Water Bus left, so if you haven't gotten that, you still have time.
Sugar Troll Don got his today. What Bog Monster inspired them? I don't actually know the story behind the Bog Monster.
Do still have several shimmers. We sold out of our first shimmer today, just now.
Oh.
The orange one sold out today, just now.
Nice. I've not used that one yet.
Yeah, I haven't either, so. But we got other stuff is still around. Pannonia Brahe is gone again.
Gone again.
It's
gone.
The toolkit things. Thought we had that sorted.
Do you wanna talk about that or not?
Yeah, we can talk about it a little bit. Thought I had it sorted, but the magical hand cleaner stuff that's included in there is not made anymore. They don't make it. It's been discontinued.
It's my fault.
It's not your fault. It's the company's fault.
It's the company's fault to make it. Yeah. So
I finally found a place where I guess kind of, I don't know, maybe you found it. Audrey found a place where we could get some at like a kind of reasonable price. I'm like, yeah. And it got shipped and it was fast enough. I'm like, yeah. And I tried it out and it didn't work at all.
It did not work at all, but
There's still ink on my hands. I mean, I've taken a shower and washed my hands many times. Also used hand. It's still that's not good enough. Not good enough. So anyway, it was a different, this stuff that they just don't make anymore.
It's
really
similar. It's
It's so close except for like one ingredient.
Yep. It's
And-
literally one ingredient that it doesn't have anymore.
You know.
And that matters.
Mm-hmm.
Chemistry. It's the chemistry. It's the chemical that actually makes it work is
It's
gone.
the stuff that melts off the dye.
This smells better.
It does smell good.
It smells good. The other stuff does not smell great.
No.
But so what I thought was the same and similar, the look of it and everything sort of seemed like it was the same, and it's not the same.
You can't really tell unless you like look at every ingredient. Anyway, yeah, Dark Lilac 2024. No, except these you can't really tell apart unless you use them. Well, I guess the same thing for that. Anyway, yeah, it was a little bit of a pain. Can concoct it. I don't know if I want to.
It's a chemical. Like, I wouldn't.
Yeah, it's not the sort of thing I'm going to do without like actual testing or something. No, it's not Amadex. It's
no.
But anyway, so that's not made anymore. But those of you who got that first toolkit, you got the
It
last
has
of my
it.
supply.
Yeah.
so
So you did get the original.
yeah. Had I known that they weren't going to make it anymore, I would not have sent that to you. I would have hoarded it like a little like goo gremlin. But fortunately, we have found a couple of other things. I got another thing coming.
So
We'll see how it goes. So the next set of kits will be delayed a little while until we find a thing.
He ordered some of what we think is the original, likely based on the ingredients and everything.
Yeah.
So there's that version. Also, literally what Willem is just saying, an actual bar of soap. We did try a small maker who does it the old lye way, which is the chemical, reaction to actually make soap properly. Not properly, but the old time way.
Yeah.
And I contacted the person that I had and I've used a lot, and I really like her soaps, and it worked better than the stuff. That stuff that's supposed to be for it.
In some testing, there were 5 blotches of ink on my hand.
Like, just
2 of them survived both the new version of this hand cleaner that I'm sending back.
Yeah.
And several rounds of soap and many other things. This hand, like, just a little bit in some ridges. But my skin soaks up ink
so
like it's
this
a
is
jar.
my hands, and I put 8 inks on mine. And this is literally, it's only this right here. The rest you're seeing is my veins. But that's going to be from this really, really super weird, sheeny as heck.
That's that
Birmingham.
Was a bronze, interstellar bronze. It's one of the ones that they're like, holy crap, this is wild.
Yeah, so I've had purple, blues, oranges, pinks, all different brands, all. Yeah. So, yeah.
The thing about the soap is that it's going to take a couple of months for it to get made because it just takes a long time to make soap.
So we're going to have a little of the walnut shell in there, but not have it too, So we're having that specially made that works really well. Is it as good as the other stuff? No, but that's also we don't know how much that they have in stock that's place that has it right now.
Yeah, pretty close. So we'll see. Anyway, the only thing is that the new stuff is like, it's expensive, so I'll probably have to raise the price a couple of bucks, but
I mean, expensive, but it's more expensive than it.
Yeah. It's like twice as much as the old, but it's fine. It's just one component of a thing, so it'll be all right. Dishwasher unscrubber. Yeah, I mean, if I can put my hands in the dishwasher while it's running, that would probably tear all the meat off of my hands. It'd just be bones, like a cartoon when I pull them out.
Yeah.
But
the other thing about the soap that we're gonna have made, it's not gonna dry your hands out like crazy.
Yeah. Barbershop Blanks didn't have any inspiration. Tim thought the colors would look good together.
Oh, there you go. So this is a fun name, though.
Yeah, cool.
Audrey's Veins, next ink color.
Yeah, treating your hands like a dirty pan. Yeah, that works okay for me, but like the good thing about the stuff that we put in the kits is that like you just put a little bit on there, you rub it on, you put a little water on there, you rub that, and then just like it's gone. Right? You don't have to do. It's not like a long thing. It's super easy.
No. Yeah.
So I want to have something that's like super easy for when you don't want to have ink in your hands. Anyway, that's holding it up. So we'll see how it goes, but probably hold it up a week or so. Hopefully this next thing will work, and that'll be.
And lots of people got shims. I'm glad that people hopefully will enjoy the shims.
Yeah.
I've been making some of those up for fun. So yeah, we've been working hard. So.
Can I put these back where your knee
sure
was?
Can.
Yeah, there's no place for me to put these. Thanks. I was getting together a pin review, and I did not have the gumption to do it yesterday, so it didn't get done. No gumption. A few things out on the internets that are worth seeing, I think. Before we get to like some other fun things, is Retro 51 has some like stealth fountain pens now.
Is it? I didn't. Oh, I just saw one actually.
There's 3.
I didn't see that there were 3.
I can't.
And they have an
Basket.
ink with it, right?
There is an ink.
Yeah, there it is.
Yeah, so we've got that's the black cherry. Actually, I think one of these. Yeah, here we go. We got the whole click to expand.
Oh, there you go.
Expand. So there's the whole set: blue, purple, and red. I think the purple looks cool, but I think the red's like the best looking one to me.
You like the red, huh? You know
I
what
like
it looks
it.
like?
It's like
It looks like my nails.
It looks just like your nails, actually. It's maybe a touch darker, but this is a lot of light, so probably not. Yeah, pretty darn close.
But this is Zoya Amsby. The color of the month for September.
Oh.
So Zoya.com. Amsby. Adbury. Something. Yeah, it's 2024. Ashby.
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 Mm-hmm.
It's nice. Sort of reminds me like a 90s sort of red burgundy. So if you're into that, color of the month.
Yeah, it's good. I like that. I think $100 is a perfectly fine price for those. Yeah. They're the black Yovo nibs. They are also selling just the black nibs if you want a nib replacement, but they are wildly expensive.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, $48 is way too expensive.
Wow.
For a few more bucks than that, you can go to Franklin Christoph and get one with a SIG on it. So
yeah,
those are way overpriced. But the pins themselves are not overpriced, so I don't know.
I mean, I don't know what they're getting them for. I don't know. I'm just
true.
That's more than I expected. That's all.
Well, I think with their I don't know.
What?
Maybe they didn't get like. It'd be weird if they didn't get a wholesale number of them, Like,
I mean, yeah, I'm sure.
Because like y'all's are like $24-$25 just a nib, right?
It's 25 for numbers. Yeah.
Yeah, 25. So like they're doing that, and then they're doubling it for. So maybe they're paying 25 from somebody, and then having to like increase on top of that for them.
Maybe.
I don't know. But they've also got this blue black. It looks like it's probably from Diamine.
It's Diamine right there. I mean, maybe not. They don't say. But
it does say made in the UK.
Okay, well it's.
So. That's almost.
So that's a great. It's gonna be a good ink, and it's $8. I mean.
Yeah, so I've got one in my cart.
Yeah.
Just
if you're buying anything else, throw one of those inks in there. It's gonna be good.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like a nice, kind of royal blue. Maybe a little darker than that, but somewhere in there. Looks good. I think it looks nice.
Yep.
But it's Diamine probably, and that's always good. So yeah, I've got those in there. And then what was the other thing? There's another thing I had on the list.
Twisby.
Oh yeah. That's right. The new
Luck
Twisby.
of the Irish.
There we go. That's my wish list.
The
Twisby's not on there though. A lot of other stuff is. They've got these in stock now.
Oh, the push
at least
button?
this one anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah. So these
Only
are push.
one.
Yeah. Well, yeah. For this color.
Oh.
I think they're entirely out of some of the blue ones entirely gone in the push button. They'll make more. I don't think these are limited.
Yeah.
I just don't think they're.
It's definitely
as far as I know, they're not limited. But yeah, these new Esterbrook Estes are real nice. The Back to the Land or whatever.
Yeah.
I really like these color combos.
Those are very like.
I mean, I love the packaging. Like this is a whole thing that I'm into.
Yeah.
So I'll probably have to get one of those.
Yeah.
Those are great. These are a new Retro 51 rollerball that are out.
I haven't seen that one before.
Yeah, it's out of stock here. I don't know if they just haven't gotten it or if they actually got it and ran out super fast. It was in stock, I think, at Retro 51. I saw it on here somewhere. Could have sworn I did.
Oh, the Florence Nightingale we never talked about. If you or somebody you know is in the medical profession, get one of those. They seem cool.
Yeah, you can still add these to your card. Apparently, it's got like a matte finish.
I was just gonna ask about that.
Yeah, matte finish, like lightly textured lacquer with a matte finish, and the bright rhodium and stuff.
When I think of autumnal orange, I think of a little bit, a little more burnt, but I like both.
Oh, there's the textured lacquer thing.
There you go.
That's nice.
That's a green that you would like as well.
Yeah, no, I definitely like these two. This one's fine,
that one's
but
pretty.
these two are very good. Yeah,
that's a good price.
Yeah,
this is just the one type, or not a bunch of frills.
Yeah, it's just $40. Yep. So I was thinking about that, but those appear to be. Where the heck did I? There it is. Appear to be out here, but they also maybe just haven't gotten them, and they just have the listing up. But that looks good.
Yeah.
Oh, and this one, which
that's fun.
That looks really good, right? I got one of the Encore inks recently
Yeah.
from Van Diemen's. I don't have any of the
Yeah.
Explorer. I don't have this set of Explorers, I guess. But Dame Freya stock. This looks great.
Yeah.
You talk about autumnal.
That looks autumnal.
That's a full
for
autumn
sure.
tree.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll be at the Dallas Bin Show. Audrey will for sure. So go say hi to her at the Franklin Christoph table. She'll be there.
We'll be in the unless they change it, we're in the little room, not the main ballroom, but
Yeah.
the connecting ballroom.
Yeah. Turning back to land, the push button is cool, but the regular one has more color pop. I thought they had. I mean, they're all the same colors. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I think they're all the same colors. Yeah. The only difference is that it doesn't have the window. Oh, you mean for this the threads, the blue on the threads. It's true, that is missing on that one, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's true. It does have a little pop.
That is true.
And it's like
yeah.
$50 cheaper.
Yeah.
So
there's that.
Is it 50? Yeah, $50. Yeah, that's true. It does.
And that orange on that one, yeah. Yeah.
Yep. Well, these are sold out, I think.
Still
Oh, you can look at that one. Yeah, maybe it was some other one. But yeah, I think they're all very good colors. I like what they did there. So yeah, those are all very good. But then there's the Twisby. Did you say it was called Luck of the Irish?
No, it's called
Irish Green and Onyx, as they call it. Yeah, they have. I just talked to our local pin place, Crazy Allen's, and they have them all in stock. So I'll probably get one there just because it's fast.
And you need Colodex
And I need Colodex cards. And it's Pin Club this weekend. I don't know if I'll. I don't know. Maybe I'll go to Pin Club. Maybe I'll just go to Crazy Allen's and just go to Crazy Allen's, but
to shop.
Yeah, and just to see them, and I don't know. Need to go to Lush because I need some stuff from there, so it's kind of out that way. I don't know.
And there's the K-pop store that opened now.
Oh yeah, an open K-pop store. So anyway, yeah, I think this is a great colorway. I really like it. It's a little more expensive than the standard Twisby. It's in that same the same one where they plate all the furniture. They always make them like $50. So
a little extra.
A little extra. These just came out today as well. I think this is out just today. These are the new Navahur Eclipse, which is their clicky pen.
Oh, it's like our Clipsy cat.
Eclipse, yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Which is an interesting pen. I'm gonna get one for science. I think it's pretty good. The whole pen, you can see there's like these breaks in the middle. It kind of goes chunk in the middle instead of having an end clicker. If you have small hands, it might make it difficult to click, but
I'll do the science for my
for the small hand club or the normal hand club. I'm thinking
Medium.
I'm probably gonna get this one. This one they call Iridium, just because it has a little bit of black trim up here and it has the black clip and nib and stuff. I don't know. I think it gives a little contrast for the internets. I think it might be pretty good.
Yeah, Lush is in the strip store.
Yeah. They put the color band near the window so you can use any of the 3 matching color inks. So you have to make to match the pens. Oh, yeah, that's kind of interesting.
Yeah.
I haven't seen any of the inks actually yet. I don't know that those are out yet.
No.
Has anybody used them? I don't think they had them at San Francisco or DC. Or maybe they had a bottle that they weren't out or a picture of them. I forget what it was, but they weren't available.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think this looks pretty cool. I've heard some folks had some problems with them at the last at DC, I guess, but felt too sharp in all the grooves. Do they have some at San Francisco? Oh, interesting. Oh, they are available. Interesting. I haven't seen them yet. Maybe I just didn't notice them on the. Let's just go look. I didn't do anything. Notebooks. Where? Oh, the one without a picture.
Yeah.
Sorry, nothing. Well, they're not here.
I want to try in San Francisco.
I want to try. Okay, I haven't seen them in a store yet, so that may be what I'm thinking. Anyway, so that's coming. That's pretty cool. I dig it. The Sailor Sale is on now.
That is something we're going to mention. The Don't Miss the Bus sale is going on.
Don't miss the what sale?
Boat.
Yeah.
What'd I say?
Bus.
Don't miss the bus.
Don't miss the bus. I can get the Stormy Sea for $165.
Yeah.
It's not
there
bad.
was another 1911 that was a good deal.
Yeah, so they don't discount Sailors all that often, but at the end of the year, the last couple of years, they've been doing a little bit of a discount on some stuff. Fried egg jellyfish.
Yeah.
It's a fun name.
Yeah. So this is a much more of a doable price for Sailors. So if you want any, if you considered any,
Yeah.
Get them now, especially if you don't find the one that you like that's secondhand or anything.
Yeah. These were basically like the old sailor prices before
Yeah.
they jacked them up a few times. So,
Yeah.
gonna wait for 2.0 on the Eclipse. Yeah, I mean it's probably not a bad idea. If it's a VP mechanism, all right. Really, because they told me at Dromgoals that it didn't fit the vanishing point mechanism. So I don't know. Don't know. I haven't seen it. I don't watch Doodlebuds thing, so I don't know. Latest retractable FP is the Enso Bolt. Yeah, that one seems kind of strange. I was saying fixture effective nib unit. Yeah, I've seen some stuff about the Bolt, and it seems kind of weird. Like there's like a silicone seal thing it's got to push through, and it seems weird. I haven't seen one in person, but it does seem kind of weird. You know, for $100, I'll try out this Eclipse thing, see how it goes.
Yeah.
You know, see what it's like for science. But that's why the patrons give me the cash, so I can do that. So I fit in the clicker worked. That's interesting. I wonder if he was able to use the what do you call it, the converter as well, or just like do you have to use the other one? I don't know. I heard there are a lot of differences, but I don't know.
To me, I still got to give it to the Decimo. They've got the smaller version. I know there has a lot of pieces that have to come together that have to make the mechanism and everything. But I want like a normal size. Like I don't want to have to move my hand and like it just doesn't fit my hand. So I want.
Have you thought about getting a bigger hand?
Have you thought of shutting your mouth?
No, never. Literally
Obviously,
never. Yeah.
Obviously.
Converting the back hood over and all. Interesting.
That's weird that they tell you one thing and then it does.
Well, I mean, maybe they hadn't tried, but I don't know. Well, that was Dromgoals that told me that. And I think they had just gotten them. So.
Oh, it wasn't actually. Okay.
No, it wasn't from.
Okay.
Well,
then
like
never
Frank
mind. Then that makes sense then.
Yeah. I mean, just looked at it. It was like, this looks. I don't know.
Sure. Yeah. No.
Who knows?
I didn't know that's what.
I'll get one in hand and I'll cram stuff in it. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, that's kind of new stuff. The spicy stuff you crave.
Me telling you to shut your mouth. And that has to be the spicy stuff that Stan's really here for.
It's true. It's true. Dustin, it turns out does have big hands. In fact, a little bit bigger than mine.
They're like very long.
You got long fingers.
Like they're not. Yeah. Yours are like your feet also wide. Like
Dang.
Your fingers are wide.
Like your feet, they're weird and misshapen.
I did not. I said they have wide feet. I mean, that's just a thing that people have sometimes. But
yeah, he's got slightly longer fingers than me.
Yeah. Didn't believe it, but yeah.
I know. Yep. Also, there is a fun video coming out tomorrow that y'all should all check out.
Oh, tomorrow. I haven't seen it, so I'm excited.
Nope, you haven't seen it yet. I'm still doing a little bit of editing for it, but hopefully I'll get that done. I intend to get that done. We'll see how it goes. That'll probably be out tomorrow. New feet are so loose in their housing, the silicone seal is enough to pull them out of the housing. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. It seems kind of strange. Very ready to order Sugar Turtle inks tomorrow. Oh, yeah. I saw something on Instagram that Sugar Turtle Tom's got a bunch of stuff coming to his site tomorrow.
Aww.
Mr. Spice going. Oh, Miss Bra, I see.
Yes, we were mentioning it last week. The Sticker of the Month Club is available now. So Mike signed up for that.
Patreon.com/Sugar Turtle Studio.
There it is.
Yeah. There we go. Boop. There you go. Go and sign up for the Sticker of the Month Club or other things.
Llama, I believe.
The Inside Jokes gives you Sticker of the Month and I guess jokes too, which I'm into. There's also the Journal Genius level. I am real bad at journaling.
Collage sheets. That's nice.
I don't know. Maybe I don't know. We'll see how it goes. But just wanted to get some stickers for sure. But also support my buddy Tom there.
You can hang out with Tommy. He gave you inspiration. It says.
I do need inspiration.
Super cool.
That's true. I do need inspiration. So maybe so. I don't know. Maybe I'll just do that. But
that's super fun to exist.
Yeah. Fair.
And he's just delightful anyway.
Yeah.
And yeah, Tom's a lot of fun. Like he doesn't need to say it. Like I would have said it if he didn't.
Yeah. Well, the Pointed Desk also has one. Urban Hafner also. These are some of the ones that I'm signed up for. I try to support folks on things.
Yep.
There we go. Boop. There we go. So many new things tomorrow.
It's tomorrow at noon.
Yeah.
You like those. These
I
are
do.
fun inks. I love we already saying
Mhm.
poetic things about these.
We
But
did.
it's fun. I like the names, like the drawings,
Yeah.
like everything.
I've been enjoying Trudge a whole lot. I haven't got the other two in pens yet, but I've been loving Trudge. Lots of sheen on that one. More sheen than I was expecting. It's very good. Checking to say hi on your way back to unpacking from a Nashville trip. Hopefully everyone had. Yeah, well, good. Hope you had a good time in Nashville. These little stamps. These are fun.
Those are fun stamps.
I've got some little stamps like this.
But not those.
Not those, but I've got some. They're like, just it's a little block. It's like all together, and you just put it where you want it. Just like poke the button, and it stamps it. It's very, very convenient.
Yep.
No mess kind of thing. Little fun sticker or scissors. I need to get some of these.
Oh, that's fun. They're so small. I would forget and think that they're a pen.
Yeah, they're pen size, so you can put them in your pen roll or whatever, and
That's
just like
nice.
have them around.
That's nice. Trudge is a brilliant name indeed.
It's great. Aurori. I need to get an Aurori. That is a brilliant red. If you're looking for an amazingly bright red, Aurori in both ink and this are very good.
Yep, definitely looked at those in DC as well.
Yeah, that one right here actually.
Which one do you got?
This one is the one that
what a shock! It's the one that Tom said nobody wanted.
Yeah, he's like, ew, gross. This is Ricky Cha. So a very nice brush on one end, and then the other end is a little fine liner type thing.
That's nice.
Yeah, and they do a good job of hitting the color, I think. It's a very Ricky Cha color.
Yeah, it is. Yep.
So, yeah, it's very good. These are very nice. Both to write with and draw with and all that jazz. Yeah, it's very good. So, Shikiori. So,
Tom has used it since then, and he likes it.
good.
There you go.
See? Changing hearts and minds.
Yep.
Also just like, I don't know, some other pens and stuff.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That was supposed to be for plants, right?
Well, it is technically a pot, a plant pot, but I actually got it for stationery.
Oh, okay.
So that's doing its job. I don't know what else we got here while I'm advertising for Tom. Oh, we got some good stickers.
Oh, yeah.
One of my very favorite pens.
I enjoy just following him just to see the creativity that he has that I don't. Just the pages in his journal. Like, what is that sticker? I like it. The earring, the tooth.
I think he just calls her Tooth Girl, is what he said on something.
Good.
Yeah.
That seems right.
Oh yeah, I forgot to get this at the show. This is his favorite glue tape. I want to compare it to my favorite glue tape. See, have a glue tape off. So anyway, go see Sugar Turtle over there on Etsy. He's got cool stuff.
Tomorrow at noon for new things.
Tomorrow at noon. So, sticker of the month might be this Dalai Lama.
Yep.
And a top secret thing.
Yeah.
I don't know. So.
Do you want to show what we've played with, or do you want to do surprises, or do you want to do play around?
Let's talk about the stuff that we were playing with recently. So Audrey has gotten in her head that she wants to just make a zillion little samples of things. I bought new sample vials because I was running out. So the other day we were playing with the Cheerio Water Bus pigment that you can now get in my store, which is that blue. And then also we've got all these shimmers in the house from Pannonia that are on the store.
We tried a new Chinese restaurant that just opened up, and it came in this bag.
Yeah.
Like
that's a really good bag.
And it's a really nice, all their stuff fits this size perfectly.
Yeah.
And
the food was good too. We should go back there.
Yeah.
You
can order online. We're from the middle of nowhere, and so not all places, especially hometown places, are gonna you can order online.
Yeah.
Which is sad, but yeah.
So Audrey, today, you want to talk through your process?
I just was like, Mike's like, nobody wanted the silver or the gold, so I was like, okay, I'll use the silver and gold shimmer for stuff. So this is the normal, obviously. Yamadori is so good.
Copper pheasant.
It's such a good ink. I've forgotten how much I like it. Yamadori is such a good ink. So that's just normal. And then I was like, I'll just add a little bit of gold and silver. So that's silver, and that stands for gold. But I didn't add too much. You can definitely see where it pools, but it goes really well. I was like, what other colors we got here? And one was magenta. So I was like, oh, wait, there's some of that red sheen. So I went ahead and added some of the magenta, which it's harder to see, but I think it really makes this sheen stand out more.
Yeah, I think that's what it's doing, is it makes the sheen look more intense. Just because it's already a little bit of magenta in there.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So the gold and silver are really nice, especially together. I like that mix. I think that's good.
It's nice. There's not too much of anything now. So I'm excited to put this in a pen.
Yeah, I think that looks pretty great, actually. That's neat. Your first sheener. Oh, yeah. No, that's a solid sheener. Yeah, I really like Sailor Yamadori.
But
it's
not
great.
too much where you're like, oh,
yeah, it's not overpowering.
Shards or, it's going to smear or anything
no,
like
it's
that.
Just a really solid ink, yeah, for sure. And then... I
think it's a couple back, maybe. Maybe the other way.
Yeah. So we were messing around with some of the Cheerio Water Bus. Let's do this one first.
Yeah.
So we're messing around with the Cheerio Water Bus blue pigment. What pen do you put us in? We haven't put it in one yet.
Not yet. So if you guys want to decide, we can decide. But this is what it looks like.
No,
so
there's no need to be scared of Shimmer. Shimmer is very good. Yeah. Shimmer is real fun.
But, yep.
You just want to know what pen you're putting them in. I usually I use a lot of Twisby Ecos for Shimmer because they're kind of Shimmer heroes.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, well, we need kind of like a bright, clear ink to try out this blue in. And so orange and blue seemed like a natural mix to me and Audrey. So this is Andrew Williams Flapjack Orange Octopus, Flapjack Octopus Orange, which is one of my favorite oranges. It's fantastic. Bright, clear orange. It's just like a couple of drops in a vial of that ink. You can see it definitely gave it like a tone, like it burned it a little bit.
It burns it a little bit.
You can see blue in the pooling, and like just kind of overall, it's got like a darker tone to it.
Yeah.
Then that's double the amount right there. And you can start to see it around the edges. And that sort of thing.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And then added another couple in there. And then you definitely start to get like a sort of a burned orange kind of color to it.
Yeah. So basically, I think it's just the color theory. Since it's not shimmer, it sort of shifts the eye a little bit more.
So what I think is happening is it's like underneath the ink, and so you're seeing the blue through the orange, and that's making it turn like maroony brown.
Exactly. So you're gonna have to know a little bit more color theory with it. Is the only thing.
Yeah.
So this is gonna turn it a little bit more brown. So that's why you're seeing it this way.
Yeah, I think it's pretty neat. I think this turned out really well. I haven't tried this in a pen yet because I just haven't had time, but we do have it in. Here it is in the vial. There's that blue in the bottom.
But like you were saying, it sort of looks like, when you burn something and it gets that little bit of charredness to it. It sort of has that look to it.
We're rocking some Maillard reactions.
Yeah. But like not in a gross, bad way, but in an interesting sort of sooty sort of way for that.
Yeah. And then we're like, well, maybe the orange is too dark. Let's go for a yellow. And I'm like, I don't know if I have bottles of anything in yellow.
So it's...
Well, I do.
This is the Cheerio Water Bus pigment. So it's not shimmer. You can see it's more of a matte. So that's why you're saying it's not really the same way. It's not going to react like a shimmer exactly.
Yeah, but it doesn't mix with the ink. It falls out. So it's you get to shake the heck out of these to get them in there and get the blue in there sufficiently. But you can just add it to inks and it can do some interesting stuff. So so
it's
this
Flapjack
is
Water Bus indeed. Yeah.
Shimmer or dimmer. I don't know. It depends, I guess. So this is the Pelican highlighter ink, which is just a super bright highlighter yellow. Like it's the fluorescent you expect from a highlighter, which you can't really read. Yeah. And so we put we just went straight to 6 drops.
Yeah. See what it does.
I think in general you need to put more of the pigment in than you would a shimmer. Yeah. Because it's not as noticeable. Yeah. But I haven't had it clog anything up yet. No. So. But this is this is what it is with that shimmer in there. It looks weird.
It's so weird. Does everyone like hate it? Or because you definitely can see again, it turns a little bit greener with the green and yellow, obviously.
Yeah, because you're like looking at the blue through the yellow. I think. Yeah. But like it's.
Did I say green? I meant blue and yellow. Yeah.
Yeah. But you can see the little particles in the yellow on this one. So like it's always in there. Yeah. That's what it's doing in the orange too. You just can't see it as much. It just makes it look like the orange is darker, but it's just in there doing stuff. Yeah.
I'm curious about a gold because Mike's like, he was wanting to
gold
use
what?
Ink. That would go with this potentially because green there's green leaning golds as well, which with the blue it might turn that way. So this one I think is really interesting. If you're into experimenting, this one's really going to be a fun experimenter. Is it going to go with everything?
No.
Are you going to see it all? You just have to play around with it more, which for me as a scientist I think it's fun and exciting to not know what's gonna happen. Whereas shimmer's like, you know what shimmer is. It's gonna sit on top.
Says I don't hate it. Also butts don't makes me laugh.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you're at a pin show and you see somebody wrote butts on a trial pad, that was probably me. Because I don't know, a lot of people write the quick brown fox or whatever. I just write butts because I think because it's always funny.
Yeah.
It's just on the edge of being like, you know, questionable, but you know, somebody's like their kid comes up, they're gonna laugh, and that makes me laugh too. This last one is the DC Pin Show ink for this year, the Monteverde, which is violet something, violet heart, purple, I don't know, some kind of blurple from Monteverde. And so Mate at Pannonia said that the Cheerio Water Bus does interesting things to blues. And so I was like, that'd be interesting. Let's try that. So I'm not sure what it actually did. Like it definitely has, there's definitely a difference between this one and this one. This one's just raw.
In person, I see more of a difference, especially on the edges and stuff.
Yeah.
But
the cameras bring out way more of the blue in the ink. This ink is actually purple in person.
Yeah.
So looks like a sick neon frog. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah. But yeah, this is definitely more purple in person, but it's got more blue, especially out at the edges. So yeah, it's interesting. It is weird how the camera is just like making this purple into a blue that's basically the same kind of blue.
Yes. So it does look different, more different in person, but it's not like
it's not in your
drastic.
face.
Yeah. But doing the last one, I think it really helped this last ink that you're going to show in a second.
Oh yeah.
So
because this one didn't have enough ink in it.
Yeah.
So this is Kiwi Rainbow in a Bottle, which is that color essentially.
Yeah.
Actually, let me see the top of that. Is it next to here? So the thing about Rainbow in a Bottle is it swatches really pretty.
Oh, yeah.
But it writes like this. So it's just so pale. It's unusably pale. But with 6 drops of Cheerio Water Bus in there, it starts to get real interesting.
That's so much better, personally.
Yeah, it made it way more interesting. And then with 12 drops, I think it got...
It's still good. I like it in the writing. Like, you can really start to see it pool and still see some of the green.
With the, That's my...
Thick.
My like wettest dip pen, like glass dip pen. So you get a lot of the blue in the areas there, and it gives it a really cool shading. But I kind of like this one best.
Yeah, because you still get some more of the different tone. The pink comes out more.
Yeah. Is it okay to mix different brands of ink?
Well, this isn't
sort of
ink necessarily. There's some stuff to it, but it's mostly.
Yeah, this is mostly like
shimmer.
an ink base, so it doesn't have like the dyes and that kind of stuff in it. It's just got the pigment. So the rule of thumb when you're mixing inks of any kind is it's safest to stay within brands.
Sure.
Although that's not always true either. But it's also best to just go ahead and make them in small amounts in sample vials and not like whole bottles.
Exactly, for sure.
And then like let it sit around for a while and see if it does anything weird. Because sometimes if you have different chemistries in inks, they can precipitate things, so you'll have like chunks or something like that. But mostly it's okay.
And this is adding small amounts. I mean, really, even though it's 12 drops, it's still a minute part.
Yeah, it's like a very small part of it. This one, that's that highlighter ink. You can see the blue really settled out. Yeah. It's just hanging out there at the bottom. But interestingly, when it's in this ink, it just like falls right off. Unlike when it's by itself. I don't know exactly why, but... Yeah, this one like it just mixes in immediately. It's kind of wild.
It looks green there. If you show that, it's green now.
What would you mix with Bay State Blue? The trash can is what I would mix with Bay State Blue. That's terrible. Never mix Bay State with anything is the answer to that. Like one of the reasons.
Hi, Katie.
One of the several reasons that I never recommend that ink is that if you mix it with any non-Bay State ink, it will turn solid. Which is not what you want in your pen. That is not good. And so people say you got to dedicate a pen to it. Partly that's because sometimes it melts parts of your pens. And also partly if you don't clean it out entirely and then you put another ink in there, it will make chunks.
Yeah, the sediment.
So don't do it. Don't ever mix anything with that. Also, except for the trash can. So, yeah. Katie Meow's in agreement.
Meow.
It's like, anyway, just the worst. That guy sucks.
So those are some of the things that I have been enjoying.
Yeah. So here's a 3776. Wow, that's I'm glad to hear that it survived.
Yeah. Good.
I've definitely seen it wreck parts of other pens, so
Ah.
She almost got me. That was a little one. I'm out, pretty much. Here's a star. You're not going to like this one. Maybe you'll be tricked into eating it.
Ah! She got your finger.
Just a little bit. Oh, she ate it. Good. Oh, sorry. Out of treats. If Scraggles comes in, I have treats for her.
Yeah, you have to just shake it loudly and see if she wants to come in.
Irishizukus are for sure a little basic and should be mixed with non-Irishizukus. Yeah, I believe it. But yeah, the thing to do is to just, always put them in small amounts in sample vials and let them sit for a while. Just make sure nothing weird happens. I mean, there's other treats in the other room, but I'm out in here. So just make sure nothing weird happens. It's always safest. I've done ink mixes before that like were fine for a while and then like curdled, which is, I mean, it's fine. Like it didn't wreck any pens or anything like that, but it's kind of gross. Yeah, it's fine, but actually that was within a mixable set of inks. That was those Sailor Storias. Yeah, my Sailor Storia mix eventually kind of curdled. Yeah, and those are supposed to be mixed together, but I didn't like those inks anyway, so I'm not terribly surprised.
Well, that was fun.
She have a type of paper to lay on. Her favorite type of paper to lay on is any paper that is around. Yeah. She is. Oh, by the way, Sonia, immediately after the stream ended last week, I'm like, I know exactly who that is. Yep. I don't know. Get more treats.
I'll go get the treats.
I think you probably meant for the store, but...
I follow directions. What?
Yep. Good. But yeah, she likes to sit on any paper that is there, especially if it looks like it's something I'm working on. So, no, the Storias are not iron gall. The Storias are pigmented. I also don't think they make them anymore. So, and Tom is now drunk with power. He says, that's so much power. You have the power to make you get up and leave the room.
Don't mind my Crocs at the dress.
Pay out you the $5.
Yeah.
Yep. I wore Crocs to my doctor's visit today, so when I got on the scale, it'd be slightly lighter. But there's no place to put my phone and keys and stuff, so I just had to hold them.
Oh, really? You should have a chair right
There's
there.
Nothing. No.
What?
The person after me, she offered to hold that lady's stuff. She's like, oh,
that's
you
weird.
can put your stuff here and I can hold your phone. I'm like, what about me?
Guys don't care
about me?
As much. No.
I'm trying to make my doctor think I'm not as thick as I am.
What's the lightest sandal that's not even like
I wore the lightest shorts. Like I was like, yeah, I'm going to
I wear like this, like a dress that's just like the thinnest. Yeah.
Yeah. Nope, wouldn't hold my phone. So I had to hold my Pro Max phone and my heavy keys, and I think it added 4 pounds to my weight.
Definitely.
So how much for a cartwheel? Wow. I gotta go put on some boomers or something.
Good luck with that. I can't do a
cart. Don't put them all in there.
Well, I have another bag.
Oh, put them all in there then.
I did.
Oh, good job. Did you get anything with the Sailor sale? Not yet, although I did.
We have a couple coming.
Yeah, I do have a couple coming eventually. Those are pre-orders. They're not from the Sailor sale, though. Yeah. And we did get the Sally and Brown, but like way cheaper actually than the Sailor sale.
So we have gotten several Sailors, but just not from that sale right now.
Yeah, not yet. Although there are some nice things on that sale.
Yeah, there are.
You need to bite less far.
Oh, look, Nose did it too all the time.
I know. She learned it from watching him. There we go. That's a good girl.
Did you wanna do a surprise thing, or do you wanna have fun with shimmers or something next? Does anyone want a surprise like a? Because we've been doing stuff behind the scenes for like a long time, and we finally got something to show for it, and we're excited.
We have a couple of things. Surprises are fun. I don't know. You think they want? They've sat here for an hour.
That's too bad. I can't talk about pizza yet. It's not quite.
I'm
6
so.
o'clock.
I'm like shaky.
Do you want to get a couple more things?
I can't talk when I'm eating those.
It doesn't matter.
Taffy is.
Taffy. It's not taffy.
Stuff.
It's.
Isn't it?
It's Airhead. It's totally its own thing.
Oh, true. I guess. What's this one? Oh, this is the Yamadori.
Hit that like button if you want surprises.
Surprises? Should we do the surprises we had before? Do we want to show those? Should we show the ones we just got today? What do you think?
I mean, I guess we have so many surprises. How many surprises do people want to see? Because we've been...
None of these are coming today.
No. These are in the future, but we have things to show for it now. So
yeah. I don't know. What do you want to do? You're better at this than me. I would never show anything until the day they're available.
Well, I think for one of them, the one that we got today
let's do this.
Is more of a thoughts on this sort of thing.
Okay.
Because there's more options.
Yeah, that's true. So we got this thing in the mail today.
It's official. Diamina.
Yeah. So this showed up today, and also with that was like
6 inks.
6 inks here.
Not so. It's not 6.
It's
We're
not
not
6.
releasing
No.
6 inks. No.
I mean that would be fun, but no, not right
Yeah.
now. But no, this will be a little set.
Yeah.
Yep, little customs. So these ought to be fun. And they sent. I haven't even had a chance to swatch these
Nope.
myself
This
yet.
came right before
I just
Mike.
got their official stuff here. So this probably supports the hype you're building. Okay. So we we had this idea, and actually I completely forgot what the theme was.
Yeah, Mike's like, I don't know why we came up with this. And I'm like, wait.
You're like, oh, it matches the theme. I'm like, what are you even talking about? So it's been so long. It's been such a wild summer.
Yeah.
That Ready to do some swatching with her tail. She's also very ready to throw off the entire balance of my camera.
She really. Oh, she is.
So they're gonna be 2 inks.
They're two.
Well, I don't know. This one's very good. Maybe we just.
That's what I was just gonna say. I like that one when you're like, oh, not that one. I'm like, I don't know. I like that one.
I'm gonna have to ask him about some minimums because here's a weird thing about Diamine. So I talked to my buddy. The swatches are not your favorite. Do your own. Oh.
Do you want to do those right now? Yeah.
You want to go get the giant color desk off the guest room thing?
Sure.
Just so we can do that.
My legs are still sticking to the desk.
To the chair. This is just one of our kitchen chairs because I don't have another permanent chair. So I talked to Tom and got his contact over there. And so I've been talking to them. But messaging back and forth has been a little bit spotty. We'll have a flurry of them. Her first response. Oh goodness. Wow. First response was.
I made art, and it was inspired by you.
Audrey did an art. So the first response was so fast. I'm like, whoa! I am not ready for this response.
Yeah, Mike was freaking out. He's like, Audrey, why did you have me do this? This is terrible. What?
She's always pushing, and sometimes that's good because otherwise I wouldn't do anything.
Yes.
But sometimes I'm like, look, I do not have any ideas. And so she's like, well, whatever. Send him an email. It'll take him a month or 2 to get back to you. No, it took that day. And I'm like, oh no. Now journal around it? I don't know. I mean, maybe. I don't know.
It's the base.
It's galactic. It is kind of. Yeah. So this is Cheerio Water Bus. This is what that pigment looks like all on its own.
Yeah.
And then this is what happens if you just take big splooches of it and drop it. But then if you spray it, it's like this. So anyway, I love Cheerio Water Bus. It's a fantastic, combo. And this is more common. Yeah. Although something like this with a lot of blue in it is also very normal. So. Yeah. But this is the last time we get to do this one because they don't make this anymore. I've got the last of it, I think. Well, he might have a little bit left. He might have just that's most of it. Anyway, so we were messing around trying to come up with topics or whatever, and we have this silly thing that has happened on our treat streams with the bivalves. And so we ended up being like, well, if we're gonna do one ink with them, we should do more.
I was like, the treat stream. What treat streams?
Oh, snack streams. Yeah, sure.
No, I was just making sure. Didn't know what you're talking.
Yep. And so we had this thing with the bivalves, and our buddy Tom here did some great arts. Yes. For those. So if you get those stickers, that's Sugar Turtle Tom. Yep. And so we're looking at those. We're like, well, that would make a nice little pairing. And it'd be kind of fun. And even if people don't get the reference, it doesn't matter. Yeah. So Audrey decided to do a Don't Trust a Bivalve one. You want to talk about yours?
Well, I wanted something that it sort of went in this sort of theme of the coloring for the.
I mean, the theme is being trusting and not.
Yeah.
And also, so I guess, plans.
Not trusting, but also sort of the blue sort of coloring with it. And I'm like, there's so many blues, so I just wanted one that was a little bit different.
You took all my swatchers. They're all gone. There's only this one left.
I only have one, and it's right here.
Oh, here it is.
It's right there.
Okay, good.
And so I really like dusty blues. And so I was going through trying to find, and it was basing things on Pantone colors. So I was finding all these colors for different Pantone bases. And so I found one that I liked, and I didn't think looked that common. So I came up with one.
So what's the basic one? Does it say?
This one.
Well, I want to see if it has a batch number is what I need. Because that's what they wrote on here. 02 is that one. 03
darker.
Is medium. Okay.
Yeah, and that one's dark. Okay. And so it looks like this, which is a dusty, which is provincial blue, apparently. And that's what that looks like. So let's see what it actually looks like. Or should I show the other ones?
You can do, I mean...
Let's just wait. We'll do the swatch and then we'll show the others and see what we think.
So it definitely looks darker on here than theirs.
Which I'm okay with.
Yeah.
I love a dusty blue, but I wanted a dusty blue that was readable. I didn't want one that was going to be too light. Okay, it's lightening up on the edges. Let's see. Looks like it has some nice little shading in here. You can just tell with that kind.
I'm just setting my white balance very quick. Yeah, it was good. I find it odd that one of them has eyeballs on the top, the other one has it inside. Nope.
Nope.
I mean, it wouldn't be nearly as shifty if the eyeballs were on top.
Yep.
And it wouldn't be nearly as happy if the eyeballs were inside. I think they're both perfect.
Nope.
So.
I like it here, even though it's still drying. I like it more here, personally.
I think we asked for it to be kind of dusty and kind of multi-chrome, if we could do a little bit of that. So
then we just gave them the Pantone, and that's it. So, and we sort of gave an idea of what we thought or what might be good. So the next one is a darker version of it. So that's this here. What are your thoughts? And anyone, feel free to give your thoughts as well. So
I like this medium version. I think it looks pretty darn cool. I'm kind of
that's okay. I'm just moving a little bit.
So far we can go that way. I have to go this way. I don't know. I want to see what it looks like on this paper because it's very different.
Yeah.
Shoot, what was that? Hopefully I just did 3. This looks very dark, so I don't know. I guess
no, it's definitely different.
No, it's definitely different. I like the second one better. Interesting.
Okay. Lighter, first one. I got a couple lighter, a couple darker.
Yeah, so, look, this is the danger with showing y'all anything is that...
but at the end, I'm going to tell you, I'm going to go with what I feel. I mean, that's just how it has to be. But I do like to know what people think of it, which I like both. But and they sent this last one, and I was like, I wasn't expecting this. That looks cool. This one's a dark, extra dark version with sheen.
Yeah.
So I'm curious to see what this will look like because I wasn't expecting this. So this one, it has the really dark sheen in this area. So I'm curious what it's going to do here because I wanted to have it the more mysterious, like a light with a dark sheen with it if it was possible. So I think this is the one.
Yeah. Yeah. Somebody said, Doesn't say the light one is the most unique, and I think that's true. I think the second one is really cool, and I think it's developing some like a little bit of multi-chrome, and then got some like darker like magenta bits in the middle.
Yeah.
This one is super dark.
This one is better in person than what you're seeing here. The brighter, the greenness isn't coming out in it as much. It's
Yeah, not. It's interesting.
That just looks straight blue-black, but in person, it doesn't look like that at all.
In person, it's much more green, like a darker version of Salvia Midori a little bit, actually. Like it's in that kind of area. That one's Dawdle. Actually, I don't know. I haven't done Dawdle. Where's that one? Oh, they're back there. I can't get them right now. This one's super dark. Like on this paper, it's coming out like that's basically black.
Interesting. I wonder what they're using them. It looks just so different.
Yeah, it looks a whole lot different. I wonder if this paper is. It's very thick.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Oh, weird. Like, that sheen just ate through it, but it's a different color sheen. Huh.
Yeah, I think that is bleed actually. I was thinking maybe it was picking up something else because that might be from the page underneath it because there's like this reddish stuff over here that looks like, who knows, right? We have no control over this, but I don't know. I'm liking the second one.
I'm saying the first or second one right now.
We'll see what they look like in pens because we obviously haven't had a chance.
And so you're saying with shimmers and stuff, and I agree, but I wanted to have one that didn't have extra bits in it because I know a lot of people. There's certain people that don't want any shimmers, and I totally understand that. So
we have little bottles of shimmer.
We have ones like this whole pile over here. You can add it. So that's why I didn't get any added to this one. On the other hand, Mike, what was your inspiration for this?
Well, we needed to have a taupe.
So I found I found bivalve colored things that I thought would be interesting.
Yeah, I think this is the best of them for
Yeah.
sure. Yeah, there's 3 more. So there's a bunch of versions of this one. So for Trust a Bivalve, I'm like, let's have some. You can name the word twaddle. Well, I'm not gonna make one that looks just like Sugar Turtles. that would suck. I don't want to do that. Don't trust a bivalve, trust a Dustin. Yeah, no, this is for sure a taupe.
Yep.
It says so right there.
Right there.
I'm like a taupe, and I'm like, I kind of like it around this color, and I give him the Pantone for antler, which I think is pretty cool. Hey, greetings from Orlando Pen Show. Tell folks I said hi there.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah. So I like this color on its own. I think it's very good.
It's coming out pretty okay.
It looks right on the screen.
It looks pretty. Yeah.
That's what it looks like in my hand.
Yeah.
We'll see what it looks like when I start swatching.
I'm gonna start swatching.
Can you tell me the numbers? Oh,
It
is it 01, 02,
01, 2, 3. Yep. No, wait. 1A
and 1B
is next, and then 1B is
yeah, because they didn't alter the color, so I think
Yeah.
the color is pretty solid.
Yeah.
But I wanted to have a little bit of Shazam in mind because look, that Trust is very sparkly.
Yeah.
And Diamine has really great shimmers. So the other two are going to be shimmery.
Yeah.
But this one is by itself not a shimmer. It is a taupe. Well, that looks way darker. Well, you spread it out.
Yeah.
It's also wet still. That's cool. I think that's going to be rad all by itself, frankly. I think it's going to be good. The color's rad. Take your money. I mean, eventually I will. I don't know what the timeline is going to be like on these. We literally just got the samples in. So I don't know any details. Because I would ask things like, oh, yeah, hey, like, what's the price scale for this? And, like, what are minimums? And they're like, well, you know, there's different things for different things. I'm like, yeah, but...
It's pizza. It is after Pizza O'Clock. Thank you so much, Mr. Goodman. Oh, can Scraggles have some crust if she ever comes here? Ooh, okay.
That's why I always close a bottle.
How about you just take the sheet? Just take the sheet and we'll get that out of the way. No?
Okay.
Do you not want to take the sheet?
No, that's fine.
Okay. There we go.
Sometimes hard to take a sheet out of the middle
of
a thing like this.
You nailed it, though.
It's true.
Thank you so much. Pizza. We were trying to figure out what pizza we're going to have.
Thank you for the Pizza O'Clock there. That's very fun. Appreciate it.
That's like all sheen, huh?
Yeah, that went real heavy sheen for sure. I think it's dry. Yeah, it's dry. It's just very shiny.
I'm curious with with writing if it's just sheen.
Well, I'll have to do that sometime. I don't want to go and get all this stuff for that right now.
No.
But I think, I don't know. It's either the first or the second one of the blues for me. I think this is too much. That might as well be one of those Sailor Yuramiku ones where it's just like all sheen. You can't tell what it is most of the time.
This one's turning interesting.
Yeah, that one's real cool. Unsurprisingly, the one that I picked is also maybe my favorite so far. But I think it's pretty cool.
I think that these two colors look best together. I mean, this is the base color, so this is what it is, just so you know. I mean, that looks okay, too.
I like this as a set best so far.
Yeah.
I mean, we'll see what it looks like in a pen. Like, it might be a little different, but yeah, I don't know. And look, we'll talk to him about minimums or whatever, but like maybe do 3. I don't know, because maybe I was like, I can't give this one up. And so I was like, what's the next one?
There's the turquoise.
A.
Yep.
Yeah. So Diamine does this thing called Chameleon Shimmer, and I love Chameleon Shimmer. Every time they put them in those the ink vent inks, I'm like, yes, give me all that. So I was like, hey, can we get some of that? Yeah. So there's a couple of different colors of Chameleon Shimmer in here. I asked them about the Star Bright Shimmer, and they never replied. So like, I don't know if they'll give that to me or not.
Yeah.
Probably not. It's fine. That's fine.
It's fine.
Fine.
So the next one, we didn't mention this one, but it actually is cooler than I expected it to be.
This?
So yeah. So this one has turquoise shimmer to it.
Yeah. So same base color. They didn't alter the base color. Just added a turquoise to it. So this is turquoise Chameleon Shimmer. Chameleon Shimmer is very bright.
Yeah.
Very bright, very reflective. The other one is orange.
This one's going to be gold.
Gold, yeah.
Which sometimes is a little green.
Oh, do they have a chameleon orange? What would orange look like in this? I can test it with that, actually.
Yeah.
80s favorite color combo? I mean, look, I do like it.
Yeah, we like the turquoise more than we expected, but we'll see how the gold is.
Yeah. Carol asked what's the difference between pigmented and iron gall ink. They're entirely different things. So iron gall ink is made with, well, it's made with oak gall, essentially, which is made from the gall of oak tree, from acorn bits. Like you grind up acorns, I want to say,
that
for it.
sounds right.
But it's an acidic thing. And so iron gall is a very traditional way to make ink.
Yeah.
It's generally permanent. It changes color a little bit as it oxidizes.
Yeah,
But it's also acidic, and so you don't necessarily want to use it with steel nibs.
Yeah.
Although the caveat is modern iron galls are pretty chill in comparison with the old ones that would eat nibs.
Yeah.
But it will eventually eat paper too. So like you'll see some old documents where essentially like the words have eaten themselves into the paper. Yeah, it needs wasps or something. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Oak galls are caused by wasp eggs. Yeah, that's what it is. Anyway, so that's that. And then pigment is just, instead of using dyes, you use a pigment in the ink to give it the color.
Yeah.
So it's just a different way of making ink.
Yeah.
Pigments are often more permanent than dyes. They often have a little bit of a matte color to them, a matte like, not texture, like a matte visual texture, if that makes sense to you.
Yeah, it does.
So that's kind of the differences there. You like my swatch better than theirs? Yeah, I mean,
these
they're
are
definitely
definitely
different.
better. Yeah.
And I think ours are better. Yeah. Yeah. Well, this one's still drying.
Yeah,
so.
I was just looking at the second one.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. I like the second one a lot. Yeah, I'm not really sure. I don't know which one of these I like better. I don't know. Well, like, waiting for that one to dry. It's too early to say. But iron galls are acidic, yeah, for sure. It dissolves irons in them. Yep, it's true. True. Very light blue dye in the ink. Oh, interesting. Didn't know that bit. Yeah, you can find them on the Platinum. What is that? Platinum Classic series?
Yeah. Is it the Classic series?
I want to say it's a Platinum Classic series. Somebody will correct me. And there's a whole series of Platinum inks that when you write with them, like they change colors as they dry. Like they kind of age into a darker color, and some of them are really dramatic and a lot of fun. But
what else are iron gall?
Oh, there's a bunch. Roentgener Salix.
Well, yes, that
and
one. And
Scabiosa, I think, are both iron galls.
Doesn't KWZ have a few iron galls?
KWZ has iron galls. Yeah, that's true.
Bye, Sonia. Have there you go.
Yeah, I might come to Pin Club on Sunday. Yeah, I might do. Will I go down blue and then turn black as they dry? Yeah. Well, for the iron galls, I did for sure.
Citrus black. That's the one I was thinking of. Thank you. That's the one I was like. Yeah. There's some that's an interesting name. I can't remember what it is.
Platinum blue black is an iron gall.
Is it?
Interesting. Okay. Interesting.
Oh, this is mostly.
Huh. I have platinum blue black right over here. I don't know if you've ever noticed that. Yeah, I don't know. Which one do you like better of those shimmers, Odd?
Well, I think it's interesting to have that to go with the blue and sort of tie it together.
Like a rug, it really ties the room together.
So I thought that this one was going to be more...
The one with the gold.
The one with the gold was going to be more with like the pearly sort of thing, but with the chameleon, it's more gold, yellow gold than I thought it was in my brain thinking it was going to look like.
Yeah.
And so I think we can say that this is a happy bivalve in water.
Yeah.
That's crystal clear.
Yeah. That's kind of what I was saying when we were first looking at their samples. I was like, I don't know, I really like the contrast to the turquoise in there. But this does seem like it's more like on brand for just like being a bivalve.
Yeah.
But I don't know, I think the turquoise is cool. I mean, they all look good, honestly.
Yeah.
Maybe we just do 5. I'm not gonna do 5. That's too many.
No,
that's way too many.
Yeah. So do you like the normal or the shimmers better?
I'm
excited to see what they are in a pen.
I'm moving it up so people can see your fingers because you keep pointing off this. You keep pointing down here where people can't see. There you go. I don't know. Like I'm kind of tempted to do like these 4, but that seems like a lot. We'll have to talk about minimums and that kind of stuff too. Because like these 2 are so different that they might as well be different inks, you know?
I mean, but they're
similar. They're obviously similar, and it's probably just one is way more saturated than the other.
Yeah, for sure.
Like an order of magnitude or something more saturated, but I think it really changes the character of the thing, and I think that's pretty neat.
So the thing is, somebody could want both those.
Yeah.
But people aren't going to want both those.
That's true.
Because the base is like, at the end of the day, the base is the same. Even though they're shimmer.
I kind of wonder if I could do, I don't know. I don't know. I have some ideas.
We're thinking about it. We're just
Yeah.
showing you here, see what your thoughts are, and we're excited because we're seeing it for the first time too.
Yeah, I'm just kind of like thinking out loud. I mean, like, I don't know how their minimums work, but if they're gonna do like if they're gonna mix ink and then add shimmer to it, like maybe I could get like this as a split order, like half and half or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe. I don't know. We'll think about it, but this is just like, we just got these in house. It's really fun to see this because something I've been talking to them about for a while.
Yeah.
it's been a little while.
Yeah.
But we'll figure them out. 1, 2, and 5. The first 2 blues and the turquoise taupe. Yeah, you need bivalve reliability and water quality. 2 blue. Yeah, that's pretty fun. And water quality. Oh.
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I think it could be cool.
Yep. It's fun.
I'm digging it. I'm gonna steal your names there. Yeah.
Well,
you offer the 2 taupe shimmers, both the shimmers, huh? Yeah, I don't know. I think they're both cool. And I mean, like I said, like you can add gold shimmer to things. That's not unattainable. You can't really get the chameleon shimmers.
It's not the chameleon. I don't know.
I kind of want to see. There's a shimmer that Van Ness had that was called. It's called something. I forget what it's called now, but it was like a pearl shimmer.
Yeah.
And I think that might be really cool in there. I wonder if I could get that as just an additive or something. I don't know where they got that one, but like as a pearl might look really cool. Because this has kind of that vibe because it looks kind of white here, but it is definitely
you definitely can tell it's blue.
It's for sure a
turquoise.
Yeah, turquoise kind of color. I don't know. I really like it. 1, 2, 4, and 5. Yeah.
Put them in a pen.
I'd want to normalize it, so I'll have to like find a set of pens I can do this in. They're all like the same kind of nib and stuff. But are you able to post links? Maybe.
Yeah, for right now, this one's out. That one's
yeah, it's too much.
Yeah,
it's too much.
Bye, Lucas.
See you later, Lucas. Take care. Gold or rose and a rose gold. Rose gold shimmer. Yeah, that might be cool. I mean, it depends on what's available, but I don't know. I'm kind of liking these 2 a lot. Yeah, I like both of those. We'll have to see what they do. Writing sample with cinch it. Yeah, I'll deal with that. I'm not gonna do it right now, but
on Tuesday, Twitch.
I'm not gonna put them in Lamy Safaris because I don't like Safaris with shimmer.
Yeah.
But other stuff. Try talking with Jonathan Brooks about what? No. Anyway, I gotta talk to Dynamite about this. That's who I need to talk to about it. So.
Did you want to show the other things or no?
Yeah, we can show them.
Watching. That's okay.
We can show them. Why not? So actually, there they are. All right. So I've also been working on some inks with Pannonia, which will surprise no one because I really like working with Mate at Pannonia. Audrey and I had a couple of ideas for these things a while ago. I actually don't even know how long ago this was. I've been talking.
These have been like the one that I really was working on. The green one was months and months. I've considered it.
I didn't show him that long ago.
For me, this was going to be the color last year at minimum. Yeah.
Yeah. Right. In a pin test would probably help decide. That's true. Both broad and fine nibs. Yeah. Oh, I know what I'm up to, Greg. I know what I'm up to. So the first one is, let's do this one first. It doesn't have a name yet. But this is a secret. Don't tell anybody, y'all.
Yeah, don't tell anyone.
But you eat a gyro. Enjoy a gyro for us, because I love a gyro. Yeah. So this one does have shimmer in it. And it is sort of a lightish, kind of light grassy green. Actually, in the bottle, I thought this was going to be too pale.
Yeah.
But as it is in a pen, it's actually super good. Yeah. I think they're in this drawer in that leather case. No, one up. It's kind of toward the... Is the leather case in there?
Yep.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah, so I've got this actually in a TWSBI with a fine nib, and it writes really nicely. And then it has at least one color of shimmer in there. I think it actually might be 2 colors. I forget exactly what he said on that one. It has a name now. This doesn't have a name quite yet. I have a couple of ideas.
Yeah, we have a couple.
But it's, it looks like this. It's an entirely readable, grassy green, which is very nice. We got a couple of ideas. But yeah, this is...
I wanted a really contrasting color
shimmer
with it. So
yeah, this is like a violet shimmer, which is I think it might be violet and maybe like pink or silver. I forget what he said was
I
in
could
there,
be that. That could be.
but it's
I
pretty
believe
nice.
that.
It's pretty fun.
Yep.
Meadow of Tulips. Well, I'll tell you something about where we're going with the names here in just a sec,
Yeah.
but it ain't gonna be. It's probably not gonna be that.
Well, we can tell
Um,
people. It doesn't really matter.
Yeah. Okay. So, now we'll do that one first. The other one I've got in a couple of pens. I went for like.
Oh, you want a couple, huh?
Yeah, well, I wanted to see what it looked like in a much broad. So this is a Pelican M1000, and so it's like a very different nib.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this one is actually a very nice, like darkish black. It's not the like darkest black on the planet or anything. It's not like Vanta black or anything like that. But it is very nice. It writes beautifully, and I didn't have any blacks obviously in my ink lineup. But I wanted to do something like that because sort of secretly in this one, it does have a secret, and the secret is that it's got a pink pigment mixed in like Cheerio Water Bus does, except this never seems to fall out of solution, and I honestly don't know why. But it doesn't. Like this is the ink, and there's not pink sitting on the bottom. It hangs out in the ink. I don't know. It just may be a different like texture chemically or molecularly on this stuff. But when you swatch it, or when you use a nib with like a wide nib or whatever, you see the pink and it looks like toe beans. It's like Katy Perry's toe beans.
Katie's toe beans.
Yeah, so this is going to be called toe beans. Almost, I don't think that's going to change.
Yeah.
But this will be like a black that you can use, and we'll have like a lot of very cool. Like it feels nice. It looks good on paper.
Yeah.
It's got like a slightly not black texture to it when you use it with some like finer nibs and that sort of thing, which is cool. But it it shows up the toe beans when you do swatches or pools or large amounts of it. Actually, I think in some of this you can see a little bit of the pink sometimes, like coming to the top, which is fun. Anyway, it's a fun ink, and I like it a lot. Want it for Halloween? I don't know. It might be. I don't know, man.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe we'll see how it goes. I gotta talk to Mate, but probably I don't know. So that's toe beans, and so I got that one. I made that one kind of with her in mind, but this one, it turns out, is pretty much like it's a very close match for Mr. Nose's eyeballs.
Yep.
So this is
very nice green eyes.
Yeah, he had green eyes, and they had like kind of. I'll show the picture.
Clipsy too, but they're a little different. Hers are a little bit more gold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he had specs.
Yeah, he had specs, just like me.
Just like you, actually. Yeah, if I can.
We text too much, Mike.
Yeah, somebody texts a lot here. I don't know who it is. That's just pictures of mouthwash because I was shopping.
Look, I mean.
What in the world? Okay, well. I should narrow it down just to photos. There it is.
There it is.
There it is. So this is Mr. Nose's eyes. He had like, I don't know, brownish magenta, like reddish flecks in his irises, and it turns out that that's like a whole lot like this one. It's not as purple, but I think he had like some iridescent like kind of thing going on there. So we have some ideas, but this is gonna be a Mr. Nose themed one because of our best boy here. So. Which is, just a great picture.
Just looking at the picture. So I was gonna say it's been a hard week missing the animals. I missed them from the beginning, of course, but when it first happened in that week after, we were getting ready for the show, and so it was sort of distracting enough. I don't know. And this week it's just been too quiet.
Look, Katie comes out and yells at you. She's trying to help.
She is.
She's trying to help with the quietness. Yeah. There's one thing she'll help with. It's anything ever being quiet.
The name that I was thinking about coming up, we both have a name that we were considering for this one. And mine was Mr. Nose's Peepers. And then what was yours?
So I went for alliteration because I like good alliteration in a name. I was going to go for looking for lamb chops.
That's a good one too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So it's gonna be something nose themed. Maybe we'll come up with a better one. We'll see how it goes. But Eyes on Nose is pretty funny. That's pretty good. I like that would be very confusing to anybody who doesn't know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Looking for lamb chops is also kind of one of those ones
Yeah.
I feel like, what the heck is that about? It's like, well, there's this story.
I just like the word
You know?
peepers, and that's literally why, because I like the word peepers. That's it.
I don't know. I don't know.
What?
I don't know if I like the word peepers.
What?
Yeah, I don't know. I think of
Yeah.
frogs. You got those frogs outside.
Hit that like button if you like the word peepers. Peepers, come on. It's my peeps. They're my peeps. Do my peeps like peeps?
Oh, I hate that though. I don't like calling people my peeps. I don't like that.
I
It's
don't
not for
like
me.
it either. I thought it was.
That's not for me. Although my Smrooty code is Mike's Peeps.
There
Which that by it's like that from Aquila is
no,
great.
you like that, but when
I
I do it, you don't like it.
That's like the
Okay.
one circumstance I'm like, yeah, I kind of like, I think, because knowing who it comes from, like, that's very Aquila to me. But my peeps, it's not a thing I would say. But in case anyone was wondering, no Goulet podcast this week. Oh, 2 weeks off? Yeah, good. I hope so.
Good for
So,
them.
yeah, good for them. Take some time off. Way to go.
Yeah, they have kids and stuff, and it's that time of year. And,
Yeah. So, I don't know. Anyway, those are
These are all the secrets. Look at all the secrets we've been dealing with, coming up with, and trying to,
I know.
do.
So these are a bit in the future.
And we were
This,
trying to find everything different enough from everything
Yeah.
else, but trying to have a theme a little bit, but not too. I don't know. You know us. It's
Yeah, I don't have anything too similar.
no. But yeah, so these are the other two that Mike's come up with. So we tried to have this. Obviously, is more blue, but it's green. So that's why we tried having.
What's that now?
I said this looks blue here, but we know Cherry Water Bus
that's
is
the
actually
pigment.
green. So having this blue is different enough for this.
Yeah. I think that Cheerio Water Bus is far different from any of those.
Yeah.
So that's Cheerio Water Bus, by the way. This nib
Yeah.
is still a little bit on the dry side. Although I wetted it up some. You'd be proud.
I am.
It started writing, which is good. This pen just like this nib for whatever reason was very closed. But yeah, this is like very teal. These are like dusty-ish. This one's just straight up, spring green.
So, Hungarian sayings or
Yep.
BTS Army,
Uh-huh.
cats,
Uh-huh.
bivalves. That's where we get inspirations from. So.
Oh yeah, restock of wet pen inks.
Oh,
Go and grab those inks while they're
They're
there.
gonna sell out probably. They
Probably will. He always does.
And those are super cool. I very much like those much more than I thought I was going to.
Yeah, those inks are all great.
Yeah.
So
Those are our secrets. Thank you for watching and oohing and eyeing. It makes us feel good and be like, oh yay, people like it.
now people might like this thing that
People
we're
may,
spending time
yeah.
and money doing.
Wow.
I mean, look, worst case scenario, I'll just have a couple of gallons of ink for myself. And
Because you don't already see that bag
that's
right
just
there?
a very nice
Chock
bag.
full
It's
of
mostly
all
empty.
inks.
It's fine.
Up here, like 6 racks completely full of samples. Full. No, wait.
Yeah.
I lied. Don't you? I see 9 full racks of samples, vials from
Those are
here.
just the ones that are downstairs.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Lamb chop peepers.
There's also the wine rack over there that's full of bottles. Also, the
There's
bread
too
box
many
is full of
inks.
bottles.
Please buy the inks. We can't. We don't have any room.
So I can buy more inks. Anyway.
And nail polish. Because my stuff's all flammable. I'm sure
It's
that's
true.
totally
It's
fine.
True. Mine at least will not be in
Burning the
flaming.
house down? Yeah.
Yeah, we'll burn the house down.
I learned about lithium battery fires. It's don't get a lithium battery on fire, especially a lot of them.
Yeah. Also, they're very energetic when they get as everybody learned from Galaxies a few years back. Remember? So,
Yeah. Also, I've been watching lots of airplane crash or near misses.
she's like watching that on the plane. I'm like, what are you doing?
I was not watching it on the plane. If I had Wi-Fi, I would have, but I didn't. So look, it's interesting to see. It's so safe, but at the same time, I'm curious about hearing from pilots about things that happen, and they're troubleshooting immediately. It's just interesting. Yeah.
Eyes on Nose is so confusing. You love it. I mean, that is pretty good. This is pretty good. Actually, when she has already thinking about rendering more and more bottles, went through 1,000 bottles quickly.
Wow.
It's amazing.
Wow,
It's amazing. I don't know.
People lamb chops.
Orange might be kind of amazing in there. We'll have to do some like sub samplings.
I mean, I got
I don't know.
stuff. I can get the
No,
little
it's
pipette.
6:30. We don't need to.
I mean, people like to see it. It's fun.
Uh,
I'll just go get the little plastic instead of getting the syringe out. It's not exact. And the
Okay.
little thing in here, you need to start shaking. It's gonna take a few minutes.
a few minutes for a shimmer? Nah.
I mean, yeah, the shimmer's gonna be easier.
You're in 3 emergency landings as a kid, Ruth? Wow,
Oh
that's
my
wild.
gosh.
That's wild. That's wild. Whose was Eyes on Nose? Was that Dustin or was that somebody else? You never have too many inks? I agree. Lamb chops have eyes. I don't know. If it's lamb chop, I like looking for lamb chops. That's always fun for me. Look at that, a few minutes. You shake it real good. Shake it real good. Yeah. Oh, hey, Tom. There you go. In his video, he's like, write this down. P is funny and dogs are cute. I was gonna draw a dog and I never got around to it. So, yeah, I thought that was Dustin's. Yeah. So, I wrote it down. I did what I was told. 2 in Albuquerque and 1 at LAX coming back from Hawaii.
There's a little bit of residual condensation.
Oh, condensation, whatever.
Yeah. I rinsed it out. Like
Do you have a sample vial over there?
Yep. Told you I had the things here.
She's got the thing somewhere.
Yeah.
There's a different somewhere from where I usually put things.
Well, look. Listen.
This is the raw one.
Ooh, my stomach's growling.
Nobody would have known that. If you
I
hadn't
don't
said
care. I
anything.
want them to know. I want them to know. That one does not stick to it like that Yamadori, because that one stuck to it so hard.
Yeah, that one. I think it's because of the sheeny stuff.
Yeah.
All right. I just did a short sample to the middle on this one.
A short stack?
Did a short stack.
I want a large stack, not a short stack of
Yeah,
pancakes.
they don't have those anymore. Sorry.
That's too bad.
How many drops do you think I would put in here?
I mean,
3? 2? Not very much
I would
ink.
say 3.
Yeah.
Go big or go home.
Yeah. So this one says 2 to 5 in a 5 mil. So.
I mean, look, your mileage may vary. Don't do as we do. Do it as we say.
Well, I did go real heavy on one of the Baraje ones just to like see if I could clog a pen. And the answer is that yes, you can eventually make a pen clog. Even an eco. I forget what I put in that one. It was a kind of an absurd amount of.
You want to write that off? Okay.
That's fine. I'll wipe it off.
That's what I am.
I was
Look,
just gonna-
I've been
I was just
working
gonna
with
chuck
these
it
a
back-
lot.
I was just going to chuck it back in here.
I've been doing lots of mixing for funsies.
For funsies, you say.
Funsies.
Oh, the end.
Yep.
You get that one away from the potential disasters. On account of its micarta. Oh, by the way, sidewalk gum is very good.
Okay, well, good.
Also, this nib you made for me, very nice.
I made him a nib. You like it?
Yeah. Sidewalk gum is very nice. I like it a lot. There. The other reason I always close everything. Clumsiness. General clumsiness. Excited for your orange shimmer. Through at Penzings. Can't wait to see Gasworks Park in person. Gasworks Park is great.
Which one's that?
It's the kind of greenish one. It's
Oh,
really
yeah.
weird, but I like it a lot, actually. I like it a lot.
You like it a lot?
I do. I don't know if the orange. We should have done more ink, but we'll see how it goes. Yeah, Gasworks Park is really good. That's what that giant suit looks like. You can't ever see any of that shimmer stuff until it dries.
You really can't.
But yeah, it's fun to do that. Just to mess around with inks a little bit and shimmers, and there's so many different colors.
See what happens.
So, yeah, the orange is sold out right now. Next time I get inks from Mate, I'll see about getting some more shimmers of various kinds. Because people like those shimmers pretty well, so that's cool.
It's fun. I love mix. I love mixing.
Yeah, I never do it
playing.
because I've always got so many inks I need to actually review that I can't really mix things because...
The fun thing, too, is just keep adding or just like... adding different things and different amounts.
Just see what happens.
Just in the same vial, so you don't have to get 15 different vials, you know?
Yeah. I got the Magna Carta pen me with my card today. Oh, yeah, you got a few of those.
Ooh, this is interesting. I can see it already. Yeah.
I can see a little bit of orange there, yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, looks different. Yeah, it does.
It's definitely warmed it up.
Yeah, which is interesting.
Yeah.
This is taupe.
001? Is that what it was? MK001. Wow, Hubby gifted me a Visconti Homo sapien extra fine last week. That's exciting.
Nice. Congrats. An extra fine, huh? That is going to take a while to run through ink in.
Mm-hmm.
Those actually hold a fair amount of ink. It's fine. All right, now what do you look like? What do you look like? Oh, wow, that actually looks really good.
Yeah.
That's cool. You definitely...
Do you want me to shine it and you hold it?
I got it.
Okay.
I got it. That's interesting. I think
You
that's
definitely see the... Definitely orange. And not gold or anything.
Yeah. It's for sure orange. I haven't used this orange shimmer
Yeah,
yet.
this is the first time. I haven't used it either, yeah.
Yeah, that looks cool. And it does look different from the other one, huh?
It warmed it up, yeah.
Yeah, we're like kind of warmed the whole thing up a little bit.
But not fully, just where the shimmer is, that makes it more
Yeah, well I didn't shade down to this, and that's probably just because I didn't wipe it the same way, but like this and this are pretty much the same.
Because on the edge a little bit where there's lighter, it still seems that way.
Yeah. The written part looks really cool.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
That is real interesting. Huh.
Yep.
I like it.
39 years. Well, happy 39 years. That's exciting.
Congrats. That's cool. Yeah, we aren't at 39 yet.
No.
But
that is true.
One of these days, she keeps putting up with me somehow.
So, I don't know. Somehow.
We'll see. We'll see if she can put up with me for very long. I don't know.
Is that this one that you put in?
Yep.
Yeah.
Neon cigar. Yep, that's the orange. That's the only. That's the one that's sold out so far. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, that's fun. It's fun to play around with these. So, yeah.
This one's the other blue.
What's it called?
The
Ocean
shimmery
Geek?
blue. Yeah. No.
Oh, the other blue.
The other one.
The other blue. There are actually three blues. There's Taroku Geek, Ocean Geek, and whatever that one is. That's got too many letters.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's the one nobody's bought any of. The blue one, people are like, I don't know about this one.
That's a fun one too.
Yeah, the green's real fun. That might be interesting there too. I don't know. We're gonna play around with stuff for sure, but
that might be interesting.
I think. In the blue, yeah, that might be cool. I don't know. I think these are fun to play around
An opposite
with.
Baraje a little bit.
It's backwards Baraje.
Yeah. Backwards
Baraje.
Baraje.
There is a purple.
There is a purple.
I don't know. You're covering them all with your hand, so I can't see any of them. Yeah. Yeah, you can do a backwards Baraje.
Yeah. I was thinking Sherry Water Bus, the opposite of with the blue and the green, but...
Well, the Baraje has blue shimmer.
Yeah.
You could do a blue with purple shimmer. Yeah. Anyway. What's up? Pierre just hit 38. Wow.
Congratulations.
Yeah, congrats.
That's great.
Congrats.
Well, it was fun. I'm glad we got to play around.
Yeah, good job.
Yeah, I enjoy it.
Yeah.
6:40.
Time for pizza. We gotta go because I want pizza in me.
Okay.
How you feel about that?
I would have some pizza.
Mm-hmm.
I definitely would eat some pizza.
Yeah, I think so.
Thanks for stopping by.
Oh, you know why it's dark in here? I was like, why is it so dark in here? It's because I didn't turn on the light. It's fine. It's worked out okay anyway.
Yeah, we're more focused here anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, you're welcome.
They see our faces.
Hope you all like the surprises. I don't usually show surprises, but
no,
I was tired of not talking about these, so it's pretty fun. So
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll see what these look like. Should be fun. But these will be coming up eventually. Not this week, not next, maybe not next month. We'll see how it goes. I don't have any kind of timeline for Diamine. I can't imagine that's going to be very soon. That'll be a while.
Tom will be the only one that will give us an idea of once you actually decide how long.
Yeah. Pizza fun. Oh, thank you, Ruth.
Thank you so much.
And thank you for my paper towel dinosaur.
Yes. And happy birthday to Mike. Happy birthday. Happy birthday.
He's just peering out of the top. I don't know. This makes me happy.
I like it.
So it's very fun. Yeah. All right, folks. Yeah. Fun
Huss for
surprises indeed.
Scraggles. I have not baked you anything. Did you want something this weekend or do you want something next weekend? Okay. Well,
I'm not really a birthday guy. I don't really care. I want some cupcakes because they're easier to just eat one of.
or all. You
Well.
know. The thing is, whenever my mom sees you, or my parents see you, of course, you're going to get cake then.
Angel
too.
food cake.
My mom does make, so I don't even have an angel food cake pan,
Yeah.
and she does. So she doesn't mind. She's like, I'll make an angel food cake. So that's, but we also get cake. So my mom makes 2 cakes for Mike's birthday.
Really?
She makes angel food cake
That's
for
mostly
him,
me, yeah.
and then she makes other cake for the rest of us.
It's true. I will house an entire angel food cake by myself.
we let Mike have the angel food cake. It's just air, you know.
Yeah, it's probably my favorite cake.
Yeah,
Really,
that's
I
why
love
she
an
makes
angel
it
food
for you.
cake.
Yeah.
I have to stop myself from eating an entire cake at once.
My mom loves making.
Sometimes
food.
she'll ice half of it because I don't really like icing. I just want an angel food cake. I'll dip it in icing. I don't care because I'll take a handful of cake. Obviously,
I mean, you'll eat it with or without.
Yeah,
and you don't. It's
It
doesn't have to
when
be.
you put
there.
it on there, I think it like squishes the
it
cake
squishes
down. You know,
the cake. Yeah.
I like it just a fistful of cake because I'm a barbarian and that's what I like to do.
Cloud deliciousness.
Yeah, it's almost like cotton candy but a cake.
I don't know if I would say those are similar enough to say that.
It's very airy and light.
Airy. It's
and
light and fluffy, sure.
It makes sense to eat a handful of it at a time.
Yeah.
Yeah. So icing on angel food, yeah. Chocolate icing on angel food is pretty good. But I'll dip it in chocolate icing. Frosting. No, I think there's a difference between frosting and I like the heavier stuff. Icing, I think frosting. It was like being
it's
frosting
a
is
thin
like
layer. That's how I think of it too. But some people use them interchangeably.
Yeah, I think icing is like thin and frosting is thick.
So like you're gonna glaze a donut and glaze is icing. The way I see it, it's not frosting.
That seems fine.
Yeah.
And with fresh fruit. Yeah, my grandma used to do that. Yeah, I don't need it.
Yeah, my mom would make a strawberry shortcake, but not with angel food instead of like a shortbread.
Yeah, well, you can't soak it that way.
Yeah.
At least not ahead of time. And homemade whipped cream is pretty good. I don't like whipped cream in general, but if you make it fresh, I liked it when Marina made it.
You like it?
That was good.
Fresh.
I like it fresh.
You don't like when it doesn't taste fresh.
Fresh. Yeah.
That's a joke that nobody else gets with us. I want cake too. I want some donuts. I saw a thing
I almost
about
got donuts on the way home from the doctor today, and I was like, I don't
they
really
might
have
not
time.
even have any because they're so so popular. But man, I would mess up a donut.
Yeah.
We've been enjoying a cookout milkshake on Sundays.
Yeah.
Which is terrible for us, but
apparently not. My doctor said I'm in good health. He's like, good job, keep it up. He's like, what's the secret? I'm like,
milkshakes on Sunday.
Milkshakes and pizza.
Pizza on Fridays. Look, we're so good. I have to always prep, like, we're good.
Yeah.
Monday through Friday, Friday morning, afternoon. Friday afternoon.
Yeah.
We're good.
Yeah.
We're strict.
Audrey is.
I'm strict. And then for dinner.
I'll mix in a McDonald's or a Taco Bell or something.
So Mike does. Well, on Wednesday, he gets a little treat. I don't. I'm strict during the. And then I get pizza. Vegetarian, no meats, healthier.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Ish.
Meanwhile, my blood pressure has gone down. My weight is down a little bit. My little A1C is down. Doc's like, hey, good job. Keep it up. So.
Mine are genetic, and I have nothing.
It's not your fault.
It's not my fault.
No, you do what you can.
We have to blame my parents for this.
Yeah.
Or their parents' parents. It's. I do what I can. When my parents found out about the cholesterol, they're like, out of all people, you?
Yeah.
I'm like, I know.
Your mom said that while eating bacon?
Yes. I don't eat any of that sort of thing at all. I want more vegetables, please. Less meat.
I know.
Which, look, I know people love meat, and I'll have some too. I'll have a nice steak once in a great while.
She's not a vegetarian, but we do eat less meat in the house. We don't eat a lot of meat, so.
We do fake meats. We do lots of beans and things like that. Tofu, things like that. Man, I want some seitan. How do you make seitan? Do you make it, or do you just have to buy it?
I think you just buy it. I don't think you want to make it.
I've never seen it anyplace.
It's what is that made out of?
It's a wheat gluten.
Is that wheat gluten?
I think it's a gluten. It's
Seitan.
just pure gluten, I think.
Yeah, it's the best. It's the best not meat alternative sort of thing.
Man, that Vietnamese place that we used to eat at had the fake chicken, but it was seitan. Oh, it was so good.
Mm-hmm.
I want that right now.
I know, it's really good. What's that place called? I don't know.
No.
No, it wasn't.
Banh Mi is the other place. It was.
It had a P. Start with a PH on one of the words. Anyway, it doesn't matter.
It was good. Yeah.
Then exercise like maniac still has high cholesterol. Yeah, it's just genetic things. And that's Audrey too. So that's the way it goes. Brian, the produce section. Yeah, that's where we get it. Yeah, that's great.
But
yeah, that's how you spell it. SEI, not like,
yeah, and that's
not like Satan.
Not
like Satan.
Seitan. Yeah.
Seitan. I don't know how to say it, but it's real good. All right, folks, that's it. We're gonna get out of here and have some of that food that we've been talking about.
I read cookout milkshakes as coconut milkshake, and I'm
I
like,
can see that.
That's not for me. No. But I did find out Oreo in a peanut butter milkshake. It's really good.
Mm.
We're as non-Americans in here understand. I know peanut butter is not great. You don't like it, but peanut butter milkshake's really good.
Mm.
Mike, what'd you get?
Chocolate Butterfinger milkshake is what I get a lot, or Reese's cup busted up into a milkshake. All kinds of stuff. Yeah, it's not hard to make. It's kind of like dough, but you don't do it off for no particular reason. Oh, interesting. Huh. I mean, it's a wheat gluten thing, right?
Yeah.
So,
I want that more.
Maybe we figured out how to make it ourselves.
Yeah.
I don't know. Anyway, let's try what your mom say just because she craved it when she was pregnant with you.
Well, that's what it is. I'm sure it just right on through.
Just goes right through.
Right through.
That's right. All right, folks. Thanks very much for hanging out with us today. I think what you put out in the world, make it a better place. Cheerio Water Bus.
Cheerio Water Bus. Bray.
Borhe. Trusted by Valve.
I'm not.
Okay. Blue, the color of mistrust.
This is me. This could be you.
Could be.
But I'm this. My brain can't do it. My brain. It's just.
You don't watch yourself on screens enough.
No,
yeah.
I can't. You do it. You're me all perfect.
PTD.com.
No, do it on here. It's different.
Trusted by Valve. Don't trust it by Valve. Trusted by Valve. I can't even see myself because she held the paper in front of my face. All right, we got to get out of here. Eat some of that paper that we're gonna. Bye, everybody.